Alright, hello everybody and welcome back to episode 4 of Stranded Deep, hard difficulty, permadeath with no starting raft. Now, the no starting raft part's well behind us. We've gotten pretty much to the point where we're ready to fight bosses, but we learned in the last episode that when you kill a boss, its body just disappears and you lose all the ammo that you spent trying to kill it. So what I'm gonna have to do is just stockpile a shitload of harpoons. That's it. That's the only thing we can do. But that just means we get to prolong our playthrough, right? And enjoy the exploration of several islands. I mean, we have a beautiful island set up here. And look at that. We finally have our kuawa fruits fully grown. Beautiful. Yeah, let's just live the good life here. We don't need to rush to the end of the game. First thing I'm going to want to do is set sail. I only have 2 servings of water here. And nothing in the water collectors. Alright, well, let's find our raft and let's go to an island. We gotta gather more shit. I don't really think we're gonna fight that shark yet. I mean, we could. Just kill him on the way. And I want to get a feel for how many harpoons it takes to kill him. Son of a bitch. Alright, I gotta get closer. Hang on. Here we are. Hello, Jesper. Yep, back to Stranded Deep for now. We're just gonna deal with the fact that we lose our ammo. It'd be a shame to enjoy the game this much and get this far, only to decide we didn't like it after all, right? We're gonna try to beat the game. Get all the bosses killed and whatnot. And maybe if I'm quick, we can recover at least some of our ammo from the shark after it's killed. Hey, sweetie.
Hi,
Sure, I'll have 3 sunny side up, please. Thanks. Almost done. How are you doing today, Jesper? God, there's so much ammo sitting on his body. Maybe I can get close and sort of grab it as he passes by. I don't know. Where is he? Right here. So we're gonna crouch right here, and I'm gonna try to just tap E while he passes under us. Yeah, it kind of works. It's, you know, tedious, take a while to get it back, but it is an option if I don't want to lose all the ammo on this fight in particular. All right, let's go. All right, I got 8 back. 9. I got 9 harpoons back before we lost it all. I mean, it's something, right? It's something. So in total, I missed with my first shot. So I ended up using 10 harpoons and getting the rest back. All right, now we move on. Look at this whale carcass, dude. I think that's my base over there. I can't be certain, but I think so. Let's go get more fibrous leaves. I'm glad to hear that, Delta Ray. Welcome. It's good to see you. Just chilling, eh, Jesper? Jesper Georgsson. Yes. I'm excited to play more Icarus today. We're on the cusp of unlocking those miasmic tools. The game definitely changes after you reach that point. Alright, so my island is over there. I gotta reorient the raft toward that place. I think that'll do. Like, as long as we're generally facing the area where our base is. Okay, so slightly more... Ow. Fucking tiger shark just took a bite out of my ass. Alright, we're facing home. Let's grab whatever isn't tied down here. We got bit and didn't lose any health, but I think it's because of my, there's like a toughness level. A fortitude level, and that increases your max health. So I think that we have like bonus health bars that are not seen. Type thing. Let's grab whatever isn't tied down. We can use this stuff. All right. We don't need that many stones. It really just comes down to these fibrous leaves. Oh shit. Holy fuck. Fucking guy just ran me off the island. I could use the harpoon gun on him, probably, to good effect. Let's try it out. Hang on. What's my health at now? We lost a little bit. All right, let's see if this works on land. Oh, I don't see why it wouldn't work. Like, yeah, fuck yeah. He's got nothing. Look at him, he running. He fucking running. Jesus. I don't exactly feel, oh my God. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, I think the spear is honestly like easier to use. You just play shot for shot with him with the spear, but that was ridiculous. Look at the way he moves. Bro. All right. Well, now that we're nearly fucking dead. Okay, we got it. Jesus Christ. That was insane. Yeah, we're nearly dead. I better take cover from the sun. We're getting too hot. Too much UV exposure. Okay. What time is it? We still have another 25 minutes before the sun strength subsides a little bit. I'll take that fruit. Nice, we got a little passage here to loop around. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
I love you. Yeah, we just need to get as many of these palm saplings as we can. Ow. Yeah, big crab. Okay. My health is looking pretty awful, dude. I can't take another bad hit. I'm hoping that crab will leave me alone. There's a lot of palm saplings that I want here. Okay, he's still coming. Alright, we did get a lot, to be fair. It's just the more the merrier. Alright, let's grab this boar, skin it on the raft, and go home, I guess. God, my health. This is so rough. I better be very careful not to get poisoned here. Oh my God, the crab is still coming. Mr. Krabs is feeling it. Here lies Tom. He survived everything and got killed by a fucking crab. He's still coming, dude. I hope I don't get bit by a shark on the way to my raft, buddy. That would suck ass. It could fucking happen, too. Or I could step on a poisonous thing. Oh my god. I don't know where the fuck the board just went. Did it sink? It must have sank, right? But I don't want to get off the raft. It's too risky. Let's go home. Was that? Okay, probably just a low health notification. No natural regeneration? Yeah, I don't know how you'd beat that, buddy. Hello, Sanonicon. Hello, Fabio. Hello, Evo. Welcome, guys. Indominus. Good to see you all. Mafia Old Country? I haven't heard of it. Is it kind of like the old Godfather game for PlayStation? Canadian government people want war with America. I heard something about that, like certain Canadians calling for war. Good luck. Canada would get raffle stomped by the States' military. That's just a joke. Oh, man. Well, it's because Canadians, they're fucking retarded. They blame the United States for all of Canada's problems. Like, God forbid we hold Trudeau accountable for ruining the country for 10 years. You know what's really crazy, Evo? Is that Trump derangement syndrome is worse in Canada than it is in the United States, I think. There literally people here make it their whole identity to hate Trump. It's weird, dude. It's fucking weird. All right, we're home. Just in time for nightfall. Let's start making a little bit of water. Go to sleep. I watched Power Rangers when I was a kid, Indominus, like in the 2000s. Alright, let's just eat all of these fruit. That's what they're here for. Beautiful. Damn straight. Now we can take the rest of the water in our canteen. All right, we're getting health back. Recovering slowly. We have more fuel prepared. Okay. Let's deposit this full jerry can on the raft so we have fuel for later when we run out. Deposit the harpoon gun and the harpoons. All right, the label maker is nice, but it's only useful if you want to mark what's in your chests, which I typically don't. Let's just drop this bundle of sticks over here with the other one. Make a little room. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna save up a shitload of lashings so that we can make a shitload of harpoons. Hello, Husker. Welcome, buddy. All right, we have more water now, and our health is coming back slowly but surely. Now we just want to pick another island and keep on getting more. Let's check out that one over there. We'll use the sail today. Save on fuel. We went over there yesterday. We're gonna go over here today. Okay. Our home island is right over there. Easy enough to see. Hang on. That's our home. Alright, this is close enough to shore. Oh, wow, is it starting to rain? You know how long it's been since we got fucking rain? I'm excited to see whether or not the dew collectors still fill up when I'm not on my home island. I guess today is the day of that test. We'll see if they ever manage to make that work. That's our home over there. Okay, let's hop on land. Alright, outrun the crab. Keep looking. Yeah, the real grind for getting more harpoon ammo is getting enough lashings crafted out of fibrous leaves. That's the main thing. Sticks are easy, that's half of the recipe, but the rope is what takes the most effort to make more ammo. That's why it sucks that you lose so much ammo every time you kill a boss. Alright, I'd say that's good. Yeah, we got 35. Okay. Okay, we're all out of gas. Here we go. Holy shit, these waves are torrential. It's a good thing we have such a massive raft, otherwise would be very likely to flip over. When you only have like a tiny 1-block raft, dude, and you're trying to sail in a storm, good luck. The waves will knock you off and then a shark will eat your ass. Okay. I can make a Megalodon trophy and an aircraft rudder part. Alright, we made 8 more lashings. That's 8 more harpoons. All right, home sweet home. And I'd imagine it's been enough days now where if I go back to the island chain around the aircraft carrier, we could get, well, we could get a lot more fibrous leaves. Let's throw some more potatoes into the fuel still. We're burning through gas like it's nothing. So let's see if we caught any rain. Not really, no. It looks like they never got around to fixing it. That's weird, buddy. Unless... No, yeah, they never got around to it. That sucks. It got 1 drink of water during the storm. That's crazy to me that they never even bothered to fix it. Like, that's not an engine limitation thing. I think that's a laziness thing. Okay. So you have to make sure that you go home whenever it's raining. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out on free water. It's pretty stupid. The game is kind of showing its archaic colors that way, but it is what it is, right? What are we gonna do? Change it? No. All right, now. Let's make more spear gun arrows. Craftsmanship level, nice. When you have max level craftsmanship, you can actually take apart anything and get a full refund on the supplies used to build it, I think. All right, there we go. We made 19 more spear gun arrow. Okay, my craftsmanship level is not yet maxed out. We need 1 more level, but this axe is very low durability. So I'm gonna harvest this. I'm gonna rebuild it. It's basically an exploit. You get back a 100% health axe when you do that. So I'm gonna drop this good axe over here, and we're gonna use my low condition axe to rebuild it. Right, to rebuild the plank station. And then if I harvest the plank station again, it gives me a 100% axe out of this low health one. Super cheesy, but I like it. Stones are, believe it or not, stones are a finite resource in this game. You can run out of stones, thereby running out of tools, running out of the ability to live. Like, you just completely run out, so. There we go. %100 axe. Let's deposit the jerry can. We don't need it right now. And I guess let's make more fuel. Maybe I could try to find a 4th potato before we do. I think the potatoes regrow, and if I recall correctly... What was that? What the hell was that? Oh, what's going on here? We're getting water. Well, hang on now. Is that... Maybe that's like a rain addendum. Maybe when you're gone, if it's raining, maybe it builds up like phantom leaves beneath your water collector thing. Maybe. Because it looks to me now like we're getting the water that we were due to get. Like, it totally looks like it, right? Because look, it says the water still's empty on the bottom, but there's a pile of leaves there. Maybe those are like rain leaves. Maybe that was their stopgap solution to make sure that you weren't punished for being away from your home island when it rained. Well, that's fucking superb. Right on. These devs are, they got good. I gotta say, they got good. What time is it? It's not quite time for bed yet. Can we harvest any... Yeah, I see a lot of leaves here. Let's go get them. It's more harpoon ammo. We just need to constantly get more leaves now. And then we'll go to bed, and then we'll go to the aircraft carrier to search it tomorrow morning. I don't think there's any items there. There might be, but primarily you just want to find the plane and then start fixing it. So what is this? The aircraft rudder part has been stored in your backpack, and we have a Megalodon trophy as well. Interesting. I can almost forgive the bullshit of losing the harpoons when you kill the bosses. I can almost forgive it, because the game is just, it's fun to play. Like, just going from island to island and grabbing more fibrous leaves to craft more ammo. It doesn't feel like a punishment, really. Like, it's still a really relaxing, really fun game with just enough danger to keep you excited, you know? And I gotta admit, the fact that they fixed the rain collector thing is kind of like a counterbalance. It's like, that used to be really annoying. If you were away from your home island when it rained, you basically just didn't get any water from the rain. But it looks like they've definitely added a addendum, kind of like a fix for that, where now you're gonna benefit from the rain, even if you're not there. And they did it in a very creative way. Now the rain... They couldn't render the rain collectors while you were off the island. So their solution instead was to, when it's raining while you're gone, it puts grass into the rain collectors. Like, it changes the, you know, yeah, just interesting solution to a long-standing problem, and I'm happy that they did it. Yeah, this is full of fucking rain. Like, Unreal. Unfucking real. Okay. I'm gonna water the crops. Look at that. Even the crops are getting water now. Jesus. And we have a vast surplus of water. We're gonna take as much as we can. We have a lot of extra water reservoirs here. We're gonna fill them up, starting with these clay ones. Oh, buddy, so much water. Yes. Everything is full. We now have just massive water, like full water everywhere, everything. Nice. The crop plots are stuffed. Everything. Life is good. Life is good. Our water problems for the first time ever are now completely mitigated and done with. We're gonna carry all 4 of those water bottles on us. We may as well. Let's go to sleep. I could use some food. I guess we'll eat in the morning. Unless... Hang on. I don't suppose I could see some sardines here. Yeah, fuck it. We'll just maybe catch some food in the morning. Dead Zone Rogue, huh? There's a lot of good games, and you'd be surprised how closed off I am to trying them. Getting me, one of the hardest things my community ever deals with, a lot of people will speak to this, is getting me to try a new game. I am a stubborn SOB when it comes to new games. Bro, we're still getting water. It's like infinite. What the hell is going on? Oh, that's so weird. Yeah, apparently it's a glitch. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. It might have to do with the rain. It would suck to know that it could be a glitch instead of being like a deliberate, hey, we added an addendum for an old problem, but... Alright, let's make more ammo. Maybe we'll go fight a boss. Oh, I didn't want to craft that. I guess we'll just throw it away. All right. Yeah, I made 30 more harpoons. Harpoon tangs. Okay, yeah, that's weird. It, like, for some reason, the rain just completely filled these up. Now, these ones are probably going to stop producing, I'd imagine. because I put the new stuff there. Gonna need some food. What time is it? 5:45 a.m. We need a light though. Let's grab this. Take it to a, oh my god. Poisonous urchin. Yeah, take it to a little fishing spot. Well, I guess now we're getting daylight anyway. But I can't even see the light underwater anyhow. Okay. We don't need that much food. Let's grab a few of these guys here. Okay. Grab our skinning knife. Stubborn SOB when it comes to new things, yeah. Zuzi knows. She gets it. All right. We have meat. 5 small meat, so it'll cook really fast. Let's light the fire. Okay, it's cooking. Have a full belly soon. Anyway, I kind of want to fix these stills. That's really weird that it just produces infinite fucking water. Like, it's very strange. Let me save and quit and come back in. I have to look at the map anyway. Quit. All right, cartographer. So I live here. We probably killed this. So I need to go toward the shark, board the island next to it. Basically, we have to go southwest. Yeah, southwest past that island. Okay, go southwest past the island. It definitely seems like, to some extent, Grounded didn't age well, because the Megalodon is supposed to jump out of the water and attack you on your raft. But he didn't do that to me at all, like, the whole time, right? Hopefully some of the other bosses present more of a challenge. Now our dew collectors are completely full. What the fuck? I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe this is the part of the game where we're just not supposed to worry about sustenance anymore. At least we didn't get that glitch too early. Okay, yeah, there's like a free refill glitch where the game thinks a storm is happening when there actually isn't. Alright, our food is done. Put out the fire. There we go. That's nice. You know, 5 pieces of small meat. It cooks fast. You use very little fuel. You fill your belly. And now we're good to go. That is so weird. Okay. We have to go southwest. So we're gonna grab the compass. I think the compass is on the raft. We don't need this. The rudder part we'll store on the raft. Take that. Put the rudder part right here. Harpoon gun ammo right here. And yeah, we're good. Let's go deposit our skinning knife. So, southeast. That way. Son of a bitch. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew I'd get stuck on a stupid boat. Alright, go. There we go. Wait, we don't need that yet. Wait. So, over there, I actually have to go. Southwest. Yeah, that makes sense. It would be southwest, so we gotta turn around. Hang on. There's a fucking shark following us now, though. And now the game wants to rain again. Fuck that. We don't need more rain now. After all that. Okay, go. Turn around. Turn around. Jesus Christ, that was exhilarating. Okay, let's go. I have to pass that island, and then a boss will be somewhere over there. What if you started a new game and had to swim to a car island? What do you mean car island? Like an island with Mitsubishis and shit? What's really funny is that sometimes, you know how there's sharks between the islands when you're sailing? Sometimes you can get lucky and there's no shark spawn between 2 islands, so you can swim back and forth. As long as the shark circling your home island doesn't see you leave. Well, I don't know where the hell this is gonna be, but oh, I think that's it out there. I see like a buoy on the water. That buoy is most likely the location of our next battle. Let's gear up. I better shield myself from the sun for a while. A far island? Well, yeah, you can do that. It's just risky, right? Like, you're basically subject to... It's not RNG, necessarily, because the seeds don't change unless you randomize them. So, like, you can randomize your island chain, sort of thing, between playthroughs, but you can learn the safe route to swim from your starter island to another island. And you can rely that you can rely on the fact that there won't be a new shark spawn there if there wasn't in the previous attempt. So in that way, by order of elimination, you can like try to swim to one island, then to another, and gradually learn, okay, it's safe for me to swim from this island to that one over there, but I can't swim from this island to that one over here. Luska the Great. Oh shit. Up. Yeah, we got a giant squid. Oh shit. All right. I might have to fight this like straight up. Oh my god, I can't even see. No way in hell can I just fucking... Like, it's not even trying to hurt me. It's like, yo. Oh shit. Oh god. Holy fuck. Where's my raft? That ain't good. Okay, so he can totally attack you, and he made me bleed. What's my health? Okay, bandage, got some health back. Let's go back in. Bro, I'm bleeding again. He causes bleeds every time he does that. Now, you can shoot him while he does that, but still. Good God, this is something. It is definitely a thing of some. Okay, let's go. I gotta get back on the raft. Oh my god. Heal that. Oh my god, my health does not look good. We gotta retreat. I think we'll be all right here. I just need to heal. So... yeah, let's heal up. It sucks, you know, we have to like wait, but we managed to do like 30% of his health. This is probably the hardest boss, I think. Unfortunately, there is no faster way to get health back. we're gonna go to that island and search it while we get our health back. And then maybe we can continue fighting them. This is basically it, though. Like, this is what you have to do, right? Just retreat, go back after you're healed. I think that the health is persistent. I gotta build a rudder. I don't have a normal rudder on the boat. I should probably have one. Hang on. I'm calling bullshit on the fact that Luska the Great doesn't just grab you and pull you down into the depths and crush your bones and drown you, though. That's crazy. How the fuck is a giant squid failing to kill a human? I feel like a giant squid would fuck me up. I wish you could, like, transfer the whole stack instead of click, 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 click. It is what it is. I really hope Stranded Deep 2, if or when it comes, is improving upon some of these things. Shit. Looks like we already cleaned out most of this island too recently to get any more from it. 1638. I could go back home and sleep. Let's go back to the boss arena and see if the boss has its health back. If not, then great. If so, we're probably quitting. Because I just feel like at that point, I remember when I got the Platinum Trophy for PS4, I actually had to exploit in order to beat it because they did get their health back every time you left. Every time you left and went to your island, they would get their health back, yet they killed you so fast that you couldn't do the damage required to kill them. Right, so it was just this whole shitty thing. I don't really know where he is, though. Although conflicting information now exists on the internet where apparently they changed it, so it's not like that anymore. I can't even tell where my home island is, but we can find out where we are with the cartography map later. For now, we just want to know that this boss ain't gonna randomly fucking heal. Actually, never mind. If I had to go southwest to get here, I have to go northeast to get home. Fuck is it? Well, I don't exactly want to fight it in the dark. Let's just try to hit it once. I can't even see it. What? Does it have its health back? No way. No fucking way does it have its health back. I mean, if you can just shoot it from on top of here, but you can't, see? He does the grab. Can I avoid that grab at least? Because I feel like that's requisite. In order to have a chance at winning this, you have to be able to avoid getting grabbed while simultaneously damaging him. Yeah, you have to keep... Well, even then, look what he just did, right? Like, I don't know, it seems weird. You definitely can't fight him underwater. See, he just keeps on getting free hits. I can't imagine this being possible in the slightest. Like, this is crazy. And he's not making me bleed. Look at that. I fucking climb up and he knocks me down again. Like, what am I supposed to do? Maybe if I keep jumping. Well, he just waits until you're not jumping and then gets you. Like... Yeah, I don't think so, guys. I don't think this is a viable experience. This seems very poorly designed. Well, there's a few strategies people talk about, but it's all weird shit. Like, apparently if I go down and swim down, he doesn't come this deep. So, like, you can just sort of... I don't know. I can't see him right now anyway. Yeah, apparently he doesn't come... Well, now he does when I need to get air, right? But... the way that I beat it when I was playing on PlayStation... was basically this, right? You have to go under this, and he can't hit you if you're under this, apparently. Like, directly under it. You go directly under this like that, and he doesn't hit you. But that's, again, it just feels like mega cheating. See? So, like, you can do it, it just feels cheesy as shit. Because this guy should be able to fuck you up. But I honestly think that... I don't know, it's... the early game of this game is crazy fun. Like, it's one of the best early game experiences ever, but once you get to these bosses, it starts to fall off, I find. See, he can't hurt me here. This was how I beat it on PlayStation. But when your only option is exploits, that just feels like it's a really bad design choice, you know? Like, I wish that there was a game... Oh, there we go. Okay, we're dead. He got me anyway, right? The exploit trick didn't work all the way, but if I had decided to stay there from full health with like 3 stacks, I could have beat it. Either way, I feel like the bosses kind of take away from the game. Getting as far as we got, I'm glad we did. But I do feel like... I don't know. I feel like the early game and the gameplay loop deserves a lot of respect, but the bosses are there... I don't know. How do I say this nicely? I don't think I can. I think that there's nothing nice to say about it is the problem. I think that those bosses are really garbage. And I think that, like, they shouldn't have even bothered. Or they should have had more resources so they could make an actual fight that's actually viable instead of just like, oh, use this exploit or that one to pull it off. Like, you can apparently dodge those tentacle attacks, but I'm not seeing it. Let's see how this guy did it. This guy did it apparently without the safe spot on Permadeath. He's just got an entire inventory full of refined spears, bandages, a harpoon gun. God, this is messy. Now his health is far below half. Yeah, this is a clusterfuck. This is messy. This is real fucking messy. Yeah, that was uber fucking messy, dude. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, well, let's we'll play something else. I kind of like, I want to enjoy Surrounded. It's just every time I play it, there's some stupid next glitch that just ruins it for me. Every experience I've had with it has been bad, and I also feel like it's still patch, I don't know, it's 0.7, and from what you told me, you just sort of hit a content wall where there's nothing to do, right? So even if I do get past that and I enjoy it for a little bit, it won't take long before I start to get bored. Icarus, it'll take a while before I hit that content wall. We have a lot to do. That sucks about Stranded Deep though, buddy. I love playing that game. I fucking love it. Let me look up the Stranded Deep skills here. So, physical skill. It increases your sprint and breath hold times. So basically your stamina levels and breath. Craftsmanship. Okay, harvesting level. Cooking. Ugh. So hunting allows you to deal more damage. Okay, it doesn't look like you actually gain more health from anything. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about ever beating Luska the Great, like, in a legitimate way. People have done it, though. Like, I just saw somebody do it. It's just, it seems so random. Because the guy literally, like, the squid was at half health, and that guy had 3 bars of health left. So he was getting dummied. And then he had like this period of time where the squid just didn't manage to hit him, and he managed to do all sorts of damage, and he was repeatedly throwing refined spears at it. So I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's crafted. The game doesn't seem like it's crafted well enough for me to want to keep playing it, but I'm thinking, why don't we try the up and coming new game, brand new game that we've never played on the channel before, which is kind of in the same spiritual vein, Project Castaway. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to install the game, but it's only 6 gigabytes big, so we'll try maybe Project Castaway, and while it's downloading, I am going to set up the stream. I already have a thumbnail made for it. I made it a long time ago. Okay. Because I definitely like the survival kick. I'm enjoying the fucking survival aspect, right? So let's see here. What difficulties are in Project Castaway? I don't know. I'm seeing some immediately bad. I'm just looking at like. Yeah, it looks like it's not ready. It's only 0.1, so it's like extremely early access, right? And a lot of people are complaining on the Steam forums that there's like there's resource scarcity. You can't garden, you can't grow new things, use new things, but maybe I'll play The Bloodline. It's a bigger game, 17.7 gigs, but it was fun last time I played it. It looks like they're pretty far along. I mean, they're planning their 1.0. Why not? Why not try The Bloodline? Although I will need to make a new thumbnail for it. All right, schedule stream, create new. Even that one too. I don't know. It's hard to get into a new game on stream. Maybe we'll just stick to Icarus, something safe, something we know. We have a series in Green Hell that's like we could pick it up after ages, but same with the Long Dark. But honestly, I don't want to play the Long Dark until they finally fix fucking Aurora animals, man. It drives me crazy. Core Keeper? No, never played it. I own Age of Empires 4. Unfortunately, I played it for so long that I can't refund it. Like, exactly 4 hours and 20 minutes, but... Oh, I heard that it fell off. I heard it fell off. I bought it a long time ago, but... And even then, I wouldn't want to play player versus player on Age of Empires. I feel like I'm going through a gaming depression. Well, it's every game I try to play, I encounter like obvious flaws with it. Like Valheim, for example, I love the bosses, I love the regions, I love the progression, but there's certain mini bosses where everybody's consensus solution for fighting the mini boss is just safe spot it with archery because you can't beat it in melee, which is like, in a game with perfect parry and dodge rolls, you'd think that it'd be possible, but you just can't, right? And I feel like that's an egregious sin upon the gaming community, is to make it so that it can't be a skill check and it has to be a cheese check, right? And I feel like that's one of the main problems with Valheim in particular is I don't remember the boss's name, but it's like some fire wolf in the ice cave. He throws fireballs at you and you can't melee this guy. I even hunted to try to find people on YouTube who do like, you know, like hardcore fucking skill check, I couldn't find anything. Everybody archeries this guy. Abiotic Factor, we do have to finish, but I got bored of it. I got fucking bored of it. That happens a lot. I played the shit out of it. And our series isn't over yet, but... I get bored of games a lot. I really do. I have commitment issues with fucking games. Ugh. Even Hogwarts Legacy, I have a series, Permadeath, where we played it for a bit and we just never continued. Factorio, same thing. We have a series in Factorio that we fell off on. The Long Dark, Monster Hunter Wilds, Pal World. We have a Permadeath series in Pal World where I got really far and got bored. Yeah, I'm noticing a trend. But I've been playing these same games for years. I wish I could have like a whole new Steam library with a bunch of crazy experiences that... I don't know. I see the code too much. I see the Matrix code too much. The first time I play a new game, I'm always like, okay, what's wrong with it? And I usually quickly discover those things. All right, we're just going to do Icarus. In lieu of anything else, I can at least start playing Icarus. Episode 3. There's always some sort of problem. Even with Subnautica, God, I was so excited about Subnautica because the randomizer mod moved all the technologies around. But it turns out when you mod your game, you have to rely on the competence of the modder. And that was a mistake. The unfortunate reality is the mods didn't work. There were certain technologies that you were barred access from and couldn't find because the random generation algorithm used in the mod was insufficient to the task of making sure you could find everything. Right? We unlocked every vehicle, but we couldn't find the vehicle crafting station. So it just created these interesting problems later on down the line. All right. Well, I have the stream for Icarus ready. Maybe I'll leave it. I'll put it to a vote. All right. We're going to have a community vote. There's 35 of you in chat. I want you guys to vote on what game we're going to play. I'm going to give you several options and you guys are going to decide for me. All right. So for now, let's delete that Icarus stream with the assumption that you guys are probably going to choose something else. So let's see here. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Okay, which game should I try? Which game should I play? Question mark. So, first option, Surrounded. Okay. Second option, The Bloodline. Third option. Take a look at the list here. Into the Dead, Our Darkest Days is still getting balanced. I like it, but it is still getting balanced. It's not quite ready yet. DayZ, huh? I'd have to install it. It's fucking 23 gigs big, but I'll put it there. I'll put DayZ on the list. Dying Light 2 would take a while to install, but I guess I'd be willing to try Dying Light 2. It just sucks that there's no permadeath in it. And it sure as shit isn't viably adjusted. Like, the difficulty's not balanced for permadeath. Okay, Elden Ring. We're gonna add Elden Ring to that. And then, what, can I not add any more options than 4? I could do a couple of polls, maybe. But I was hoping I could have more options. I have tried Humanity. You know what? We'll put Humanity instead of DayZ, we'll put Humanity. Don't really feel like Elden Ring. I'm probably going to remove that from the list, but... Kenshi. I own Kenshi. I also own Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I've never fucking played it. I should try to refund so many of these games. Like, I probably could. And you know what? I'm going to throw a little wild card in there. Sure. Lord of the Rings Online. There we go. Okay, here's the poll, all right? You guys vote on what you want me to play. The poll is up. Cast your votes. Okay, 1 vote for The Bloodline, 1 vote for Surrounded. Cast your votes. Oh, we got a vote for Lord of the Rings. We got 2 votes for Surrounded. By the way, guys, don't do dweeby shit. If you have multiple accounts, don't log into multiple accounts and cheese the vote. This is democracy, all right? Don't mock the democracy. Cast your votes, boys. What are we playing? That's my first MMO right there in Lord of the Rings Online. My first MMO for the channel. Can you imagine? We got a pretty even spread on the votes here so far. It could go either way. Oh my god, Lord of the Rings Online is 38%. Jesus. That's a surprise twist. We've never played an MMO for the channel. Never. So that'd be interesting. And I actually have the VIP lifetime membership thing from when the game first launched. So we'd have like a whole bunch of bonus perks. That account is probably worth so much fucking money at this point just because I have that. They didn't even, they don't even sell lifetime membership VIP anymore. I bought it for $300 way back in like 2015. I still have it. Cast your votes, everybody. Cast your votes and decide what we're playing next. So far, we have a lot of votes for Lord of the Rings Online. That's very surprising to me. Very surprising. First MMO for the channel. All right, guys, I'm going to leave this poll up for another 2 minutes. So cast your votes now if you haven't already. Everybody who hasn't voted yet, take your opportunity. The vote's still up. You can change what we play. Lurkers, rise and vote. Vote on the poll. Lord of the Rings Online? Well, I think a lot of it is, remember the Lord of the Rings movies are timeless, right? Like, they're amazing movies. Peter Jackson did a great job. So I think that there's a new generation of teenagers every single year, right? New generation of gamers every year and a new generation of Lord of the Rings fans every year. So after they watch the Lord of the Rings movies, some of you guys probably, like me, when you were younger, in your high school years, you just rewatch the same movies over and over again because you love the vibe, like Fast and the Furious, Lord of the Rings, Four Brothers, etc., right? So when you love a movie, you dive into the game, right? So a lot of people probably watch Lord of the Rings and then they're like, hey, Lord of the Rings Online, I can visit the Shire, I can see what Bree looks like, I can visit all these places, right? Anyway, guys, it looks like in a surprise upset, with Lord of the Rings Online won. Oh, we got another vote for humanity. All right, I'm going to start a quick timer. I'm going to open the clock app. We're going to start a timer. Okay. You have 1 minute. Go. 57 seconds and counting. God damn, boys. God damn. You got 50 seconds to cast more votes. Not gonna lie, I'm excited about the possibility of trying our first MMO on the channel. We haven't tried one. Thank you, Spy. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you very much. All right, guys, 27 seconds to cast your vote on what we play next. Will we be exploring Middle Earth? What class will we play? What race will we play, bro? There's so much to think about, right? All right, time's up. And it looks like Lord of the Rings Online wins. Okay, look at that. So yeah, I'm installing it right now. It's 25% installed. That's amazing. I was not expecting that at all. It's going to be pretty weird to get in on the ground floor of a game like this. Although, I like I said, we have that lifetime membership thing. So we're going to have a lot of perks and benefits that normal players don't have. Ended 27 seconds early? No, Evo, it ended 27 seconds early from when you saw it. Remember, there's a stream delay, right? We have latency. It only ended 27 seconds early to your perspective. But I literally set up a timer on my PC, and when I said we were starting it, I pressed play on the timer. Hell yeah, we got those view bots giving me ad revenue. Damn straight. All right, let's get this ready then. I have a thumbnail right here that we're going to quickly make. Okay, paste from. Let's resize that image 50. Transparent selection. I don't know about that picture. I don't know about that picture. Let me find another one. That one might do. Lotero wallpaper, fat hobbit. Because you obviously know we're going to be a hobbit. Like, might even be a hobbit burglar. Hunter's pretty cool, though. Let me check the store page. Maybe the store page for the game has some good wallpaper options. Maybe what I'll do is I'll pick a very generic wallpaper for now. And when we have our character, I can make a custom wallpaper out of that later. That sounds like the better idea. Yeah, that'll do. All right, save image. We'll use that exactly as our wallpaper. Create new. Okay, so guys, now we need to vote on what class we're going to be. I'm going to start a new poll, all right? Okay, so the classes available to the Hobbit. Yeah, you can be a Hobbit lore master? Oh, that's weird. That didn't used to be the case. You know what? We're not going to leave this to a poll. I'm just going to quickly take a little look here. The Hunter is nice, range DPS, but I honestly think I'm going to go for a Burglar. Yeah, we're just going to go for the Burglar, like straight up. So, Lord of the Rings Online, Undying Hobbit Burglar, Episode 1. In this series, we're going to be making a Hobbit burglar. And we're going to be attempting to get to level 20 without dying. Unlocking the, quote, undying title for our character. This could mark the start of a long and prosperous MMO series. So let's hop in and see what secrets Middle-earth has. To discover. Lord of the Rings Online playlist, done. Okay, we got our tags. Yeah, I did not see that coming, man. I did not see that coming. Lord of the Rings Online of all things. What are the odds that that would win the vote today? This is definitely new for the channel. Maybe MMOs are just the solution I need. Something long-term where we always have it. No more short-term experiences, right? Something to build gradually and invest in. Lord of the Rings Online, Undying Hobbit Burglar, Episode 1. Okay, let's add the redirect. There it is. Lord of the Ring Return to Moria. I heard of that game. I heard of it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Zuzi. We're still downloading Lord of the Rings Online. It's almost done, though. 93%. Hey, Zuzi, do you want a second coffee today? Kovevefe? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Yeah. MMO. MMO energy, boys. Oh. The most flawless game, Icarus. Oh, buddy, I know you be trolling. All right, Lord of the Rings Online is just about downloaded. I I'm gonna do the back end stuff here in this stream. Like, I'm gonna open the game, I'm gonna balance the audio for the stream, I'm gonna pick a server, you know, shit like that. Shit like that. All right, let's open the game. High resolution data files. Yes, I want high resolution data files. Hello. All right, we're downloading some more files here. What's really cool about this is there's actually monster play too. Like, I can play as a spider in Mordor and fuck up people. Well, Yamato, maybe we'll check that out. Maybe we'll check that out later. God, Tales of the Shire is horrible. I saw Asmongold trying to play that. Your only option is to either be a woman or a woman, and your only other option is to either be fat or fat. Like, it was amazing, dude. Hey, Bad Wolf, welcome, buddy. You love the Icarus gameplay, huh? Hey, sweetie.
Hi, I have something better for you than coffee.
Thank you. Urine. Thank you, sweetie. Nate, yeah, I know, Evo. Yeah, it's a big problem. Just once, I'd like to see a survival game that has no early access. It just gets released in 1.0 out of the gate. I'm conflicted about it because indie games have revolutionized, like, you know, indie games are amazing, and you don't get that without early access. But it also feels like let's take 7 Days to Die, for example. 7 Days to Die is simultaneously the gaming industry's greatest testament to the success of indie, but it's also the most scathing indictment of the misdirected... It's a scathing indictment of everything wrong with indie games too, because the Fun Pimps essentially gutted the game as it was to make it what it now is, and a lot of people resent them for everything that they gutted out of it. And like, their roadmap is another scathing indictment, right? Like, think about the fact that 13 years ago was when the Kickstarter was, and they were promising bandits in the Kickstarter, and now we're in build 2.0 of the game past launch, and there's still no bandits, right? So it just creates this whole fucking, like, what's really crazy is Steam's terms of service now, the Fun Pimps could not do now what they did before, because now the developers are actually held to a standard of telling everybody, like, you need a defined roadmap of what you're going to release, when you're going to release it, and at best you can only get a 3-month extension on that, on like the different steps of the roadmap, right? But so now, if the Fun Pimps 2 came along to make 7 Days to Die 2, they wouldn't be able to do things the way that they did them previously, because it was because of games like 7 Days to Die that Steam implemented new terms of service, allowing players to get refunds on games that did not adhere strictly to the roadmap that they presented. Based and Shelob pilled. Forever Winter? I don't know, buddy. I've never seen it. Oh, right. Hang on. I still have to continue setting up the stream for Lord of the Rings Online. Yes. So, yeah, right now we're still downloading shit. The resolution pack. Good. Let's put the members list right there. I'm excited, guys. I'm actually pretty excited. Maybe we need some of that MMO energy. You guys know how I always play permadeath games? Well, it's gonna be good for once to play a game where I keep the character, I'm allowed to die. However, we have to get to level 20 without dying. That's the rule I'm making for all my characters that I keep. Yeah. In this series, we're going to be making a Hobbit burglar, and we're going to be attempting to get to level 20 without dying, unlocking the Undying title for our character. This could mark the start of a long and prosperous MMO series, a first for this channel, so let's hop in and see what secrets Middle-earth has to discover. When you think about the implications of this, Lord of the Rings Online might make me okay with dying in games en masse, right? So think about all the other new games that would open up to us, where they're not designed to be permadeath, but I'd play them anyway, right? Still can't believe Lord of the Rings Online 1, that's crazy. Yeah, hang on, we're downloading a shitload of files for high resolution. All right, you know what? This is going to take another 5 minutes, so just stretch your legs, guys. Stretch your legs and get ready. Our Middle-earth adventure starts very soon. Let's get some fresh air. Alright, we're back. How's this going? Okay, we're at 22,000 out of 34,000 files, so we still have a little ways to go. Takes a while. Spy. I have a Survival Fountain of Youth series. Yeah, we beat it on a hard permadeath. Like, the hardest difficulty. Permadeath. We beat it. Yeah. Live stream series, buddy. Aren't gacha games just like you pay money to win or something? Like, what's gacha game? A mobile game that uses the gacha mechanic, like a vending machine. You spend in-game currency which can be earned or purchased with real money. Yeah, that's basically gambling. No, I have lifetime VIP membership. They give me money. Literally, they give me 500 turbine points a month, and people have to pay for these points. I don't. I'm a surf lord. Yeah. Oh my god, we're in. Okay, let's try to get in here. Well, that doesn't get me in. How the hell do I log into this? Oh, we're in. Okay, I remember my shit. Good. I know how to get in. Okay. Go here. Hang on. Okay. I'm gonna open the game, do some back-end stuff here. Give me a sec. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna mute that. Give me a second here. Yeah, we gotta change the resolution. 560, 1440. Oh, that looks way better. Okay. Windowed 2560, 1440. We're gonna do full screen windowed mode. It's better. Alright. ultra high graphics, of course. Audio. This is the big one. Yeah, we gotta reduce the master volume. 40%. Okay. Music volume we'll put right down to like 60, even though it's already at 40%. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's alright. We'll see. We can balance that stuff more later. So... what's going on here? Why can't I, make a new character? I can't click new character. New character creation is currently disabled on this world. What? Hang on. Okay. All right, so we need to we just need to select a different server. (64-bit servers, Lotero). How do I opt into those? Well, it says they're now available. Glamdring. Where the fuck is Glamdring? Here it is. Okay. So that's a 64-bit server. Oh yeah. All right, I think we're pretty much ready. Yeah, all right guys, I'm gonna transfer you all over to the new Lord of the Rings stream and we're gonna get started here, all right? Hell yeah. All right. See you guys over there.